Hey y'all! In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to successfully run a podcast in BITLIFE, how to get millions of subscribers, and how to make billions with the podcast update. I feel like this is currently the highest paying job. So once you're 18, you can start your own podcast, and for the genres we have finance, food, gaming, health and wellness, and so many others. I've actually done finance, I've done health and wellness, I've done pop culture, and I'm just going to do pop culture because I've had so much success with that. And then for podcast platform, I have Amazon, Apple, SoundCloud, Spotify, and Transistor. To be honest, I'm just going to pick what I know Spotify the most. Okay, I know a lot of people host their podcast on Spotify, so that's what I'm gonna be using. This is actually the same like template that I used when I was playing on my own, but I mean it has been successful, so we are doing it again. Viral film fiascos, and then for subgenre we can do celebrity gossip, movie reviews, reality show recap, and TV show reviews. Personally, I feel like you have to do something that appeals to most people. So what people listen to the most, what people watch the most, I could be wrong, but I feel like that's just how it goes. Personally, I think celebrity gossip does better than any other ones here. Maybe movie reviews or reality show recap, but I just feel like celebrity gossip is something people would want to listen to on a podcast. I don't listen to podcasts, so I couldn't say for sure. So we started a pop culture podcast promotion. We're just going to do a soundbite online, and we gained 7 subscribers and 640, which is all we have. Okay, I decided not to get a job so that I can actually see how much we actually make. Okay, so when I was playing on my own, I made 20 billion and I got 50 million subscribers. Let's see if we can outdo that. This is how the podcast looks like. Martin breaks it down: pop culture, and then we have the genre, the platform, the seasons, episodes, and every other important thing. You also have the podcast archive where you see every season of your podcast. And then for the activities, you can delete your podcast, you can promote a product which is not available till you hit a certain number of subscribers, you can host a live recording of your podcast, and you can develop podcast content. You can also adjust your subscription rates. Once I get enough subscribers, I'll increase it, but you can just do it off the bat. You can do live recordings 3 times a year. Podcast content, you can only do that once a year, and you already did that, so we can't do that anymore. So let's do 3 live recordings, and I'm just going to do, let's say, like 23, and the episode name is Buzz and Binge. You're trying to arrange an interview with J. Cole for a live episode of Martin Breaks It Down. Let's post a public request. So we earned 5 subscribers. I'm going to do another live recording. We'll do an Oscar watch this time, and we are going to consider a magician. 6 subscribers. Let's do one more for this. You've been read. We're going to say it 5 times. I don't know, for some reason whenever I do this it actually helps. Okay, so I gained 8 subscribers. So our first year we made 10,000. Let's age. Currently I have 99 subscribers. So we're going to record a new season, and we're going to do the movers and shakers, celebrity gossip, and number of episodes we are doing 10. You have a running joke about Eminem, but Lover wants you to stop. Tell him the joke is too popular. So we earned 11 subscribers, and then we're going to do 3 live recordings. Most of these pop-ups for the live recordings and the podcast seasons, I already know what they are and like the kind of results that they give, so I can just pick something. So for this one, I'm going to post a composed statement because I realized either doing a composed statement or change your habits work, but posting a composed statement helps better. Your mother said it would mean a lot to her if you get a job. What does she mean? I mean, I have a job. I'm just going to keep recording a season every year and putting out 3 live recordings every year, and hopefully we actually go viral. That can kickstart our career. Okay, so I posted a podcast episode, Drama is My Crank, and it went viral, and we gained 5,000 subscribers, which made us 439,000, and we currently have 500,000. My mom said this was not a job. Okay, Now I have 500,000. How do you want to explain that? I think it is so crazy how much you can make as a podcast, as a podcaster. Okay, to podcast, po- the po- the co- bu- do podcasters actually make this amount of money? Because it was actually crazy. Like, the podcasters make that much money. We're going to research it, and we gained 695 subscribers. Let's do, can do Beyonce. 492 subscribers. Okay, for that option, Beyonce or Kendrick Lamar works for me. In person tickets only. And let's adjust. We have 9,000 subscribers. We can do subscription fee to 15. So now we have 11,000 subscribers. And for the live recordings, I'm actually going to start increasing it to 45. So we're going to post a compost statement, and we made 565. Now we have 1.8 million. It's been 5 years of posting podcast seasons and live recordings, and I currently have 24 million and 50,000 podcast subscribers. So we're going to do a podcast season. We are going to do 10 episodes. 10 episodes of Real Bitwives recap. We're going to do a question and answer segment, and we gained 3,000 subscribers. I think it's so crazy how once your account like picks up, let's say you just get a viral video, the way your account continues to grow is so crazy. And the good thing about being a podcaster is that you can become famous when you have like 100,000 or 150,000 subscribers. I posted another season and live recordings, and we gained 10,000 subscribers extra. Oh, okay, so I did not need to age. After posting a live recording, I became famous. I am now officially a famous podcaster. How many subscribers do I have? I have 150. So immediately you hit 150,000 subscribers, you're going to officially become famous. So that's how it works. And now that we've gotten out of the trial period, just trying to build the account, now you're going to gain followers or subscribers easily because you're famous. Bonus points if your fame is all the way. I'm going to keep posting podcast seasons every year and then doing 3 live recordings every year. For the choices and pop-ups you get, there's always a correct answer. There is always a correct answer, and there's always a wrong answer. For example, like the Beyonce stuff, Beyonce is the correct answer, Drake is not, Katy Perry is not. And for the in-person ticket and live stream, in-person ticket is always correct, and then there are so many options like that. There's always a correct answer and a wrong answer. Once you play it a lot, you'll be able to know which one is which. I'm going to keep checking in once I hit milestones like 1 billion, maybe 250,000 subscribers, or 500,000 subscribers, or 1 million subscribers, because it is very repetitive. 35 years old, and we have 272 million, and we have 615,000 subscribers on Martin Breaks It Down Pop Culture Podcast, and we make about, I don't even know how much you make per year. We're going to release the episode with a disclaimer. Okay, so we make around like 15 million per live shows. Subscribers and 43,000. And for live recordings, I think we make around like 15 million. Post a composed statement. Oh, 32 million. Okay, I was definitely downgrading myself. So we have 384 million, and we have 710 subscribers. We are going to literally hit like 1 million subscribers in like the next 2 or 3 years. Oh, maybe we might actually hit 1 million this year. Like, oh, I keep underestimating how everything is kind of easy with these updates. Like, it's so easy to make money. It's so easy. No, it's not easy, because when you're starting out it can be difficult, but like once you hit like 5,000 subscribers, like it keeps getting better, and you just gain followers so much easily. So we gained 41,000, and I think after just one live episode, we are going to hit 1 million. So we made 50 million from that. And we currently have 1 million subscribers on Martin Breaks It Down. I think the next milestone I'll check in for is probably 10 million. 10 million subscribers, and 10 million subscribers or 1 billion. I think we hit 1 billion before we hit 10 million subscribers. You're considering the best way to engage your audience. We're going to ask for stories, and we earned 102 million. So we hit 1 billion and we have 2 million subscribers on. Mind you, this is just like 1 year later, okay? I think I hit 1 million at age 37, and now we are at 2 million subscribers. It's been 25 years of. We currently have 11 million subscribers and we have made 507 million. This is not correct because we've actually made 6.5 billion from our podcast, okay? So I've actually gotten to the stage where once I host a live recording, I'm going to get negative earnings. So we've made 24.9 billion and we have 46 million subscribers. So once I host a live episode, and let's do magic share. So this is what happens. So we gained 999,000 subscribers, but we have minus 1.9 billion. That's basically minus 2 billion. And if I select okay, it actually deducts, even before I select okay. Even before I select okay, it deducts from my money. So we currently have 22.98 billion instead of 24 billion. And if I do it again, that I'm going to get the same thing. So basically, I can't do live recordings now, even though I make so much from them. So I can't do that anymore. I just have to stick to podcast seasons. Unless, even podcast seasons to start misbehaving. So we have 54.9 million subscribers and 23 billion. So I've actually surpassed my goal, and I did that in 31 years. That's kind of the same. Let's see if we can do 100 million subscribers. We can most probably do that. It's just I can't do live recordings anymore, so like that's gonna slow me down a bit. So let's just do a celebrity pivot video, and we earned 2.4 million subscribers because we decided to pivot to video. So we are getting like 10 million subscribers per year. I don't care if it's 100 million anymore. I'm just going to keep doing this podcast till I feel like I can't do it anymore. That's what we're going to do, okay? We do not have a goal anymore. We have 94 million subscribers. So by next year, we gained 6 million subscribers. So we have 100 million subscribers. And we did that in 3 years. We went from 54 million subscribers to 100 million subscribers in 3 years. This is not real, okay? This is not real. Owning a podcast in BITLIFE is not real. If only they fix this bug that doesn't let you earn above 1 billion. I hope they fix it, okay, so I can just see how much I can make. Can I become a trillionaire with the podcast job? Like, I'm trying to see, okay, I'm trying to see how much I can make from it because it's looking real lucrative, okay. So I've finally gotten to that point, okay? I've gotten to that point where both podcast seasons and podcast live shows, I'm going to be getting negative earnings, and this is pissing me off so bad because I literally cannot calculate how much you can make with this career because I keep losing money. But we gained 3 million subscribers from that, but we lost money. So if we keep losing 2 billion per year, in like 15 years we'll be left with like less than a billion. But then it's still crazy. We'll have like maybe like 500 million subscribers. Wait, why am I losing money? Is it a course to become a famous podcaster? Because why am I losing money? I'm losing money for being popular. Let's see how much I'm going to lose. I did not lose any money. What exactly is going on? Because I'm confused, okay? I am absolutely confused. I don't know what's going on. Girl, what exactly is going on? Because I was losing money from doing this, but I'm not losing money anymore. But I have over 200 million subscribers, so that's good. From fame to flop. Is that me? You know what? Nothing. But I still lost. I think we've built a successful podcast even though we lost money or we are still losing money, but we've been running it for 39 years and we have a total of 483 episodes, and our platform is Spotify. So I think pop culture actually does really well. I'm going to try other. I've only tried three genres, so I'm going to try some of the other genres to see what's going on with them. But I feel like it also goes with like the musician job pack, like rap and pop, they generally do better than maybe country or alternative. Like they do better. So I think that's the same thing with podcasts, but I'm not sure. Okay, do not take my word for it. The best thing to do is just to, start your podcast account at 18. I'm going to say pop culture because I've done pop culture, worked for me. So just, pick whatever works for you and just hope you go viral, because going viral will help you a lot. Play with this update as many times so you can get familiar with the pop-ups. So I made like 30 billion and 235 subscribers from podcasting, and I feel like this is the highest paying job currently that is free for everyone. Okay, let me just add that disclaimer that it's free for everyone. After this one, I would say it's OnlyFans, and it's kind of easy. Okay, I think podcasting is easy, in my opinion. If you do the right genre, I think it is easy. So yeah, that's how to successfully run a podcast in BitLife. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.